Hello, everybody. So lately, no one has been asking me this, but I want to show you guys how to watch over the A site as a CT player. So there's going to be a few spots you want to play if you want to watch A site. This is not recommended. You can play stairs, you can hold palace, sometimes you can jiggle a ramp. The most common spots to play are default, triple, CT, unbalanced, ninja. I call this ninja. A lot of people call it other things. I call this firebox. Sometimes I call it shadow. Most times I call this on the palace. On top is called scaffolding. Generally, keys will push out like this. Do some of this, do some of that. They push out like this, right? And sometimes they push up here. One of my favorite spots to play is right here. And when the keys get up there, they're gonna have a really hard time looking at them. So you just spray them down, tap, 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 4 bullets and you're done. I actually have the A4 equipped, not the A1S, so keep that in mind. Usually people don't look, they just go over here. And then, or if technically you can't even see them. Or maybe you see a pixel of them, if they come over here. If they're looking like over here at triple, then that's an easy frag from you. And that's one of my favorite spots on A. Another would be just hiding, just holding this, waiting for them to push out. Spray them down here, fall back, or you might want to pull out your smoke. Do something like that, and yeah, fall back. To triple, gap here, line leave. And sometimes when you take fights on Tetris, stairs will instantly peek out. Now, usually if they're cheating and they know there's not a guy jungle watching them, but usually you should have a guy jungle or stairs to watching palace, which will really alleviate the pressure of palace. If not, and you have one guy CT and one guy default, you usually want to just hold palace now. And this is one of my favorite spots actually. Here, you just focus on watching this part here, and if they push out, you'll see a large part of them. There's no way they're gonna be pre-firing you like this. Because, you know, it's this place to check, this place to check, this place to check. Here, it's just too much for them to check. So, A-main's gonna come out first. And usually, this is a really hard angle to see. So they're not gonna come and stop here, because they're open the CT as well. They're just gonna run out. They might see you, they might not. It doesn't matter if they see you. And then they're gonna molly under. Wait for that to peek, hold, 3 seconds. Push up. And if they're not dead, you can peek them from here. It's like a quick jiggle. That's not a jiggle, this is a jiggle. Actually, jiggle it wouldn't be nice. Kind of pretty fire probably. Get some damage on them. I should turn off SV underscore show impacts. Oops. Kind of annoying. And if you're playing Ninja, you probably have an SMG, shotgun. And just remember, if you're playing this angle, you can get spotted right here. And yeah, they can't see your head, but they can do something like that. Just spray you down, 4 bullets. Easy peasy. Another spot would be here. Oh, actually. So, they push out, they push out after their molly, right? You get a kill, and the other guy isn't confident to push out. You have time to fall back to here. You're safe from the stairs, hopefully one of your teammates is rotated in to help you. That's more than one person. That would be very beneficial to you. And they probably won't expect it. If not, you can just fall back default, play it safe. If someone's watching, then you're perfectly fine. If not, then you can play this angle as I used before. And another aggro play you might want to do with your duo is you can start jiggling this, right? Now I'm holding palace from stairs and jungle. Maybe mostly stairs, because stairs are much safer for you. You just keep jiggling, wait for them to peek, you make contact, fall back. You get some free molly damage, or you can use a nade, either way works. And if they saw someone cross, you can just come up here, peek, destroy them, and get the hell out of there. Then you can smoke to fall back. And it's a terrible smoke. I did probably do some better smoke here. There we go. And just pretend it's good smoke. And yeah, that's default, that's close. Another spot that Jax on G2 likes to play is this spot right here. He likes to jingle. Wait, I showed this already. Well, anyways, he jingles, takes first contact. Sometimes he falls under palace. And Nico likes to play connected area, so he's that backup hero here. And then sometimes he gets a kill here. Oh, because they have contact on both CT or jungle, so these guys are focused possibly CT or jungle. And then sometimes he comes up here, and if there's a guy just baiting on Tetris, swing out. Hopefully there's not anyone here, maybe it's smoked off or mollied off. Usually it's smoked off at this time. It's be a late round. And then, yeah. But it's a very dangerous position if you don't know how to anchor properly. I'm going to talk more about stairs and cons since this area is basically covered. Yeah. So stairs position, very dangerous. You need someone to be at mid at all times holding this. And the problem is there might be one under. And I'll talk about mid in probably another video. Mid is a lot harder to hold. This guy needs to be aware of under and top mid. It's a huge problem, it's very annoying. If you're holding with an off, or even number 4 here, and he peeks out. This guy also peeks out. He goes around this area, or even here, because they see your head before you see them. It's unfortunate, but it's gotta have some key side perks. This guy peeks out, spray a bit, you can't fall back in time. This guy's already here, you get shot down. Then what do you do as the stairs guy? You're stuck here. Hopefully you haven't used all your util on palace. Oh. Honestly, I need to make a better palace smoke. This one's alright, but it's a bit out still. So let's say you don't have a smoke or a molotov. What do you do? These guys are going to peek you soon. And if they come out on palace, your default guy is going to get screwed. Tetris is going to be out if this guy picks out and kills him. So again, what do you do? How do you want to? I don't know how you want to play it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Generally, you want to help secure mid again. This default guy should fall back to CT, but obviously in MM, people like to stay and fight. And a second. So you want to smoke that as a default guy, fall back. Hopefully, oh, that's a pretty good smoke. Fall back to CT, and you might want to just give them control. Here, if you haven't used your smoke or your molotov, I'll molly this out. And hopefully wait a few seconds, fall back, look back at palace, and now you'll be watching palace from here, or you can support jungle. And so you have cross, you can watch cross, palace. Your guy CT is going to be watching A main, waiting for them to come out, and if they're already out, then he's gonna have to play pretty safe. Hopefully you have one rotation, you can do a boost up here, and usually it's about here. Oh, it's a bit high. You can probably see a bit like this. Yeah, a bit like this. And since you're boosted, you can just spray one down on you. That's basically it. If your guy doesn't die, you can go for a sneaky opening frag here. My friend really loved this, and so does Nico actually. Just right down here. Easy frag, if they don't expect you and they're not open. Nothing you can do is stand here. You can actually see above the smoke. It's pretty strong. They can see you, but you know, they're gonna have to be really paying attention. You'll be here or there. So be like this, this, and this. And then this. If you hide for long enough and you get good timing, maybe your jungle guy's like, you heard the step and you peek out, save his butt. Maybe your short guy's here, he saw ahead or again heard the step. You can peek out, easy frag on there, and then you guys have mid again. What else? If you play from jungle, my favorite thing to do is just hold this down. I don't think I can spray on that 44 anymore. I'm using the A1S too much. For some reason I thought I just had to step on Tetris. I got scared the hell out. Salvage is a spot that not many people play. It's very dangerous. Here you might want to just watch Palace. And it's really dangerous, so you really want the guy playing default, holding aim in out. And you can just hold Palace at a crossfire. But then you're basically trapped if you can't get the kill. You peek out, get a bit of control, maybe flash yourself. Does that really hit anything? That's pretty cool. Why did I even aim? Oh, that's a bit low. What if I aim here? No. So I want to aim right in the center of this. That looks perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Right in the center of this, get stuck. Next to the corner, flash out, anywhere really along this line. This would be... I think this flash is better. It bounces twice. This flash doesn't get anyone A main though, that's wrong. Yeah, it works. Salvage is really a commitment spot. You just want to get that frag and get the hell out of there if you can. Again, if you have a smoke on you, bounce it off this spot. Hopefully they haven't pushed... Oh, it's a terrible smoke. Where else can I bounce it off of? Because you'll be open to this actually. Ooh. Let's see where this goes. Terrible. Okay, don't do that. Just maybe take a gamble. Hope this guy doesn't peek. Or you can smoke this off. And your default guy smokes this off. And you know, you're good to get out. You have to care about this, and there might be a gap in that smoke. Oh my FPS. Nope, there's no gap. You might be able to see that. Maybe. There's a bit of a gap there. Challenge, not recommended, but it's a nice fun spot. Another spot is here. The heads are tiny. And if you have an AWP, oh, I'm not used to this resolution, sorry. And this is a great spot if you can react sometimes. Maybe around here, you see a guy, a bit of a guy, shoot. Don't even care if they cross or not. It's best to just shoot. You're in the wall loadout. Let's go. But this spot you have to be careful. Con. And if you're a mid guy, then keep watching mid man. What are you doing? Why are you trying to get frags in Palace? Yeah, that's really it for that part. On triple here, I used to hold here with an AUG. You can also boost up, but for some reason I always get destroyed when I play this spot. It's kind of weird. It's a bit low, I think. Whatever, you get. I always get destroyed up here, so I don't really play it much. But you probably need someone to do it with you. Another spot is here, but it's kind of hard to react, not gonna lie. It's pretty good as well. Here, I'm not sure, a lot of people do this smoke. Is it here? It's not here, it's down there. I can't see anything. I hate Yes, I hate this lag. What? Alright guys, don't pay any attention to my skill. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Alex. Be right behind the smoke. They can probably see a tiny bit of your head and right side of your body. But you have a pretty clear area. Make sure you don't have 20 FPS like me before this. Spraying is so difficult. You just never have the correct spray. I think it's... Oh my goodness. Well, here's an example of a bad CT smoke. You can go down here. Like, not on the sledge, because you get boosted up a bit. And you can see the heads. You barely see the heads as they come up. That's another CT part to play. We basically talked about everything on A. Ninja, if you're hiding here, commit to hiding. Don't peek at all. Just don't peek. Hold this area. If Tetris is out, then hold this area. I mean, yeah. If Palace didn't spot you, then yeah, you're golden. You're basically golden. Because Palace will easily spot you after they clear here, clear this. Well, actually, they'll probably do something like that. You like that blinder? So it goes. Where's the flash? Pops like midway here, I think. So you will get flashed. Now you might, yeah, you might. Let's say you will. Anyways, the smoke, the flash. There's usually a stat smoke. Oh, that's pretty good. Just pretend that's good. And you gotta peek out. The only angles you... Wait, I'm supposed to do a CT side. Anyways, the only angles you need to pay attention here. You probably want to mold this. Wait a 3 seconds. This is smoked off. This is the first angle. Second angle. And third, because you'll see a bit of their body. Fourth angle. Fifth angle. Fifth angle. Sixth angle. Because a lot of people play here. You might see their head if you're lucky. And 7, 8. And jump down as well. Wait, what have you got left? You have one flash left. Just throw it in the air. Blind all your teammates. Don't care about that. No, and then that's how it goes. Blind all your teammates. That is not what I wanted to press. And yeah, you basically... Wait. I'm doing the wrong side. That's how you get into A and Phallus. Be a sneaky ninja at first. You don't want any... Oh yeah, I need to talk about spawns. So for these spawns, if you get something like this, no, something like this, please play A. I've seen so many of my teammates go B. No, I've gotten this spawn, right? And I see 3 guys going A, so I'm here already, and then they're following me. I'm like, oh fine, I'll go this way. It's absolutely absurd. Come on, MGs. So as a CT, you want to start, if you're the first, you want to start like this. And do this, parkour, and hold. Sometimes you might want to use an AWP. It's really strong. You want to stay here for about 5 seconds max, and then if they're peeking, you take a shot, fall back instantly. If you're lucky, and you do it, then your teammate will have AMRAP cover for you. Once you fall back, you want to take this path, come out here, and here, go CT, hold AMRAP. Teammate here will now either jump up here, trust your ass, or they will come here, come down here, play there, everywhere I've said before, except for there. And if it really is A, your ARAM teammate will probably hit a lot of steps. You might have a mid rotation in, the guy short comes over to help at mid, watches under as well. Your mid guy will be watching Palace, you'll be holding ARAM 2 on Palace, and if you make contact, you can call default to start watching ARAM, you'll just stay here. Default guy will just... Jeez, I am really stupid right now. This guy on this side will be watching Palace, default guy will be watching Tetris out. That's better. Another good spawn is, well, not good spawn. If you have an average spawn, doesn't really matter, and you wanna play there, it's gonna be a bit hard. You might have to just smoke it off. If not, hopefully your teammates avoid it. And I see a lot of people jumping up. What's the point of jumping up? The guy's gonna catch you off, man. All you want to do is just walk through. Unless you feel God, you just bam, bam. Yeah, I suck if you have no problem. Because if not, this guy is gonna, if he's playing a wide angle like this, he's gonna see you walk here and jump here. So he's holding here, right? He sees you jump there. He just walks up. You're dead. Boom. There's no point jumping. You're harder to hit because there'll be less in the surface area. Also, do it further back. You never want to be close up, because you just give them a wider angle to hit you. I mean, you can also, like, people... That was a terrible counter strike. Like that. You can also pre-fire this if you're on a half-fire. I realised I thought it was scout. How else are you going to use your tail on this map? If you're playing middle, and you have a lot of util, it's about 1 minute. Probably want to smoke off Palace. I'm surprised that hit. Haven't done this in a while. And a few good nades. This one here, nade or Molotov. Another one would be here, same thing. Just run for, and nade. This here hits A main. This here hits Tetris without throwing. I'm going to show you the lineup again. It's right here. The third line right here. Actually fourth line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aim a bit right below this pole that hits Tetris, and run through. Just walk till you hit the next block, and boom, there you go, A main. It's beautiful. These two are beautiful. You nade, same thing. I mean, it's a bit loosey goosey because I think you can go from 3 as well. Yeah, 3. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, same thing. Also, from the video I once watched, nades do more damage from the head. Keep that in mind. Oh. That's most of the tips I can really think of right now. If you're slow on reaction, you need to hold this angle. Can't hold that one. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure you oh, sorry, not that angle, this angle. That's perfectly fine. Because most people jump cross, remember that, so you might want to hold a higher angle than usual. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, I keep that in mind. Because sometimes I have to flick up just to hit them, and that delays my shot by a fraction of a second. Wait, what? My recording didn't stop at my alt tab. That's absurd. That's mainly it. Oh, actually, I have one more cool thing. If you want, you can boost here. That's pretty cool. And you can see here, right through con. Oh, sorry, you boost here. You see through this area, down into con. But you're gonna need 2 players up here. And you need 1 player probably watching A round. The other player boosting you could watch A round. They could also, and then you could have 1 guy jungle maybe, instead of holding the mid, you could be watching Palace. Problem is you might get flagged. That is one of the biggest problems. Oh, come on, let's do it. Oh yeah, still got it, boys. Let's go. What else do I have to talk about? Not much, to be honest. I think that's it. I didn't write anything down. Oh, right. I'm very sorry. I keep saying, oh, right. This jump here. It's, you need to do a duck jump, which is where you press control, like a split second before you press spacebar. Like that. Oh, I forgot to press W. You have to press W as well. Like that. If you press spacebar and jump at the same time, it's gonna work some of the time, but it's much more difficult. Once you have to crouch and jump right up, you should have it like about 90% of the time. Remember, crouch first and then jump. On this side, it's a bit more difficult. You gotta use this ledge, crouch jump, and jump up. I can only do about 10% of the time because of this thing right here, and other factors that I'm just bad at this game. And yeah, mainly I can only do it on the knife or using W key. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Kind of thought about this spot here. That's for like after plan situations on T side. I may talk about some other day. And ooh, I'm sorry. One last thing about starting off. Getting a good spawn here. It's amazing. Once you get this good spawn, you take a good pass. Nade. Not like that. Nade. Perfect. Really? This is the first time I've done this, I swear. There we go. This nade is so strong. A lot of people like to push up here early. Or here. This guy here is going to take like 10 damage. This guy here is going to take 30 damage. This guy here, maybe 20 damage as well. Super strong. And this will only work a few times. After like 5 rounds, just stop doing it. You're wasting util. Because they're going to start staying here, waiting for your Molotov and nade. So, if you don't see them pushing out, don't use your Molotov yet. You can do something like this that I talked about before. Peek here for info. Once you make contact, you can get your instant Molotov. Walk backwards, so drop it down, and let it go. Let it go. Let it do its job. Let it go. And also, this Molotov, a lot of people say it's amazing, but you really, wow. You really wanted to go much deeper. Unless you're trying to stop a rush, this works as well. Usually people don't push out unless you're in Silver and Gold Nova Master. And then you say Gold Nova Master. There we go. So over here, remember, they can peek you from here first. But they usually don't, they usually hold this angle here. And when I am confident in like in spawn, I come here, just hold it, hope for the best, and try to take a shot and crouch. Or, because if you don't crouch and you do this, they can hit your arm, and if you're unlucky, that spells death for you. Yeah. How do you peek into this guy? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Do you go in? Usually they don't take a shot unless they see your head. Or they're just that slow. You might want to scope in first. And just pre-aim. I mean, you can practice all of this in YPrac maps. Which I don't have a link for, I'm sorry. Because I haven't used YPrac in a while. I deleted it. This jump is just fun. So learning these jumps, they're pretty good on Mirage. And yes, I'm a Mirage player. Thank you for asking. That's all I have for today. It's a 30-minute video. What am I doing? Very sorry for wasting your time. Please subscribe. I want some scribbers. Yep, please. I know it's a waste of time, but hope you learned something new and a few tricky spots like this one. This was always a nice one. Damn, you can see a lot more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that didn't even hit the metal. That's absurd. Whoa, I'm gonna have to use that someday. Whoa, I just figured something new. It's crazy. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.